Hello, thank you for having me back into your life. I appreciate it. So, today, so what are we going to talk about? So I was thinking that we would discuss why the United States lost the peace in Iraq and Afghanistan. All right, let's dive into it. So, the United States didn't want to win the peace. They didn't care about peace. It cared about maintaining a security apparatus which controlled the region and having the ability to allow U.S. invested companies continue to act extractively from those areas if necessary. So, in Iraq, for example, there was the desire for the Iraqis to continue to allow American oil companies to extract oil. There was also the desire in order to allow Iraq to not be an Iranian ally and to not be an enemy of the United States and to be a safe haven for U.S. military forces in the region and to continue to allow U.S. foreign policy incentives to be strengthened there. So there was no long-term planning set up for either of these because of the U.S.'s ability to use overwhelming force, backed by overwhelming logistics, to end any hot conflict. And they proved that. They destroyed the Afghani Taliban government. They were able to rout them from all of the easily navigatable areas and control those during the day. And then in Iraq, they were able to completely destroy Saddam's military forces, dominate the region, and be able to exercise military force at will within the area. So, from a military perspective, they won. It was very easy. But they lost because there was no long-term plan to build and establish partner regimes there. The United States has done this before. They've successfully built partner regimes in Germany and Japan, but that wasn't the plan for Iraq or Afghanistan. For when they decided to do this after World War II, the incentive structure for the United States was to ensure that they boxed in the Soviet Union, to ensure that they had strong forces there that could turn around and fight. There was already plans on the table for German troops that if things went hot